68. It's a rare but potentially severe respiratory illness, and it's now landed in Michigan.
Federal officials confirmed that today, and we now know at least one case is in Kent County.
So how concerned should you be? New tonight, 24-hour News 8's Tom Hillen spoke with health officials about this outbreak. Tom?
Brian and Marley, this is something that we've kind of been tracking move across the country for weeks now, but here is a look at where the virus has now shown up, according to the Center for Disease Control. 22 states in all now have confirmed cases of the unusual respiratory illness, which is showing up in children. In those 22 states, there are at least 160 confirmed cases, and just today we learned that 3 of those are here in Michigan, 1 in Kent County. Those most at risk, your kids. The virus called Enterovirus 68 is what health officials are calling rare. But back in August, health officials noticed a spike in cases of the virus in the United States. And now today, it's hit here in West Michigan, and it's very contagious.
The first couple days may be more like a cold, and then it progresses and can lead to pneumonia and can lead to other respiratory issues.
Lisa LaPlante with the Kent County Health Department says the virus is hitting young kids and teens the most.
The worst case scenario is if you already have a weakened immune system, if you already are somebody who has asthma or wheezing or some sort of respiratory illness in the past, you could end up in an intensive care unit. We have seen that in other parts of the country.
There is no cure or vaccination for Enterovirus 68, but health officials liken it to the flu.
Making sure that if you cough or sneeze, you do it into your sleeve or do it into a tissue and then toss the tissue out. If you are feeling sick, stay home. Don't go to school, don't go to work.
LaPlante says there is no need for panic.
If your child is feeling sick and isn't getting better after a day or two, and it seems like a typical cold, and you're concerned, contact your healthcare provider. They can give you the best direction on what to do next.
There have been no confirmed deaths in the United States linked to Enterovirus 68, and LaPlante says if you live with someone who is sick, try to stay out of contact with them and make sure that you are continuing to wipe things down in your house.
Yeah, and as you mentioned too, Tom, it's the little ones you got to watch. The kids especially are susceptible to this.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, when we say don't panic, that isn't to diminish the seriousness of this. So, you know, you just want to make sure that if you're seeing this, especially in your young children, to seek that medical professional advice, because they best know what to do. They know your medical history. They know how you respond to different, you know, symptoms and different ways to cure this. So,
Definitely. All right. Thank you, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.